Todd has now harvested 5.2 kilograms of gold. They are currently running the wash plant at a speed of 300 yards per hour. The mining machine is in operation, but soon they discovered a problem. To keep the Red Monster running at full capacity, they need to supply 10 tons of water to the Red Monster per minute. But now their artificial water reservoir is facing a shortage of water supply. Todd urgently calls Dave to analyze the situation. Upon arriving, they quickly identify the problem. When the water, cleaned of soil material, returns to the artificial water reservoir, it carries a portion of mud and waste soil flowing back into the artificial water reservoir. Their artificial water reservoir accumulates mud and waste soil, raising the riverbed. The water level keeps rising, ultimately leading to the migration of water sources. Their water becomes increasingly scarce. If they don't find a solution to this problem, they will soon run out of water. Todd has no choice but to shut down the Red Monster temporarily. He borrows a set of Sharo equipment from a friend. If this equipment can be connected to the water gate, the wastewater discharged from the water gate can be separated from mud and sand. Through the sand cone inside the tailings conveyor belt, they can discharge this mud and sand as tailings to another area. They can ensure that the reservoir doesn't lose water due to mud and sand. However, this Sharo equipment was not originally designed for connecting to the water gate. Dodge and Juan need to use their imagination. Solution is to create a steel curve for drainage. They divert the wastewater from the water gate into the Sharo equipment is to create a steel curve for drainage. They divert the wastewater from the water gate into the Sharo equipment. This way, they can effectively utilize this equipment. Dodge is quite confident in this solution. After all, as the mechanic who designed the Red Monster, he has dealt with similar designs many times. So, he doesn't think there will be a problem with his plan. But the actual outcome will only be known once they start the system. When they start the system, at first, everything seems normal. But soon, as the water gate wastewater gradually moves through the Sharo equipment, the water consumption of the monster becomes too high. Apparently, this Sharo equipment, its drainage capacity is not sufficient. This is easily solved by adding to more drainage pipes with a diameter of 25 meters. This can increase the water flow speed by 3 times. This welding solution carries a risk of this doesn't work. No better alternative. If this doesn't work, there's no better alternative. Soon, they once again start the trial run. This time, every step seems normal. Fine tailings can smoothly exit from the top of the sand screw. All water sources can flow back to the reservoir. They can resume their normal gold panning routine. As the week's work concludes, it's time for old Jack to step in and extract gold. Todd's son assists Grandpa Old Jack. The two complete the gold extraction work together. Soon, the total harvest for the week is revealed. They have harvested a total of 3.4 kilograms of gold this week. When Old Jack announces this result, the on-site crowd wears disappointed expressions. Fortunately, at this moment, Todd steps forward to reassure everyone. 3 days this week to resolve issues with the Sharo equipment. So, they only processed samples for 3 days this week. If everything goes well, next week is sure to be better. The total harvest for the year has now reached 8.6 kilograms, equivalent to only about 10% of the annual target. But they've completed 5 weeks of the 20-week gold mining season. It seems they don't have a significant advantage in progress.